Dor Hadash is the subcommittee of the Caring Community that welcomes Judea's youngest and newest members who join our community by birth or adoption. The family is welcomed with a home-cooked meal from one of our subcommittee members, and the babies are embraced and welcomed with some version of this gift basket.
The goal of Nechama is to provide support to the bereaved with respect to arranging Shiva Minyanim. Time and again, Nechama has been able to tap into that deep, deep pool of compassion and action within our congregation to meet the needs of our mourners.
I was working with Surrey Friedman with a group who was delivering meals to folks who had gotten out of the hospital and would enjoy a good homemade meal. As I started to do this, I realized that I was meeting people that I had never known before, and likewise, and it made it ever so much more interesting for both of us to talk when I brought them the food. Thanks to Heidi for making this a go, and it's been 5 years and no doubt it will continue.
It was a brand new project and I had lots of ideas but was not particularly confident about making them actually happen. But with your assistance and your support, I found myself minimizing my own fears, and I'm so pleased. And when I look back at the work we did during that time, it's a pleasure to work with you and a pleasure to wish you well on this next phase of your work. Thank you so much, and a hearty mazel tov and love to all.
It's been my honor and privilege to work with Heidi on the Caring Community. From the very beginning, she has been a great leader who listens. Her energy and focus are contagious and inspirational. Thank you, Heidi, for your straightforward and honest feedback and your super support.
Toda Rabbah, Heidi, for recognizing that surrounding every grieving person in our congregation is a community of individuals aching to help, eager to do something. Toda Rabbah, Heidi, for another less obvious aspect of the caring community, the organizational structure. At a time when the committee model at Judea was the same cookie-cutter formula, you envisioned a decentralized approach that was not dependent on fixed meetings or agendas, but was, by necessity, designed to be nimble and responsive.
Anyone who works with Heidi Tyson knows that we have an empathic and compassionate genius in our congregation. I want to thank Heidi personally, though, for the work she does on the Caring Committee and the work that she did that isn't even work for her, for my family during the time of great need and great loss.
I'd like to thank Heidi Tyson so much for her leadership in putting together the structure of the Caring Community, which has helped make Judea Reformed Congregation a more caring culture. And also want to thank her for the caring that she has shown towards me in my family matters. One of the things that has so impressed me about Heidi is that not only does she have the leadership to put a caring structure in place that will live on after she steps down, but she exudes personal caring.
Heidi Tyson leads by example. Heidi gives her boundless energy and creativity not only to all of her Judea projects, which are many, but also to her community projects, particularly at the start of the pandemic and more recently during the election. Heidi's just a role model for all of us.